Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey,
Welcome, first of all.
thank you.
I think what's the last couple of days like for you? You know, it's kind of a whirlwind, moving and getting here and getting thrown into the fire. Sounds like you're about to get thrown into the fire. So
Yeah,
what's the last couple of days been like for you?
it's definitely been different. I've never been through anything like this before. It's been stressful, it's been exciting. Um, it's been kind of a rebirth for me, just getting to know all the girls and getting here and being in a whole new city, different from what I was used to. So it's just trying to get my feet wet and comfortable and just trying to make, good impressions on people.
Um, how, what's the biggest challenge of, getting here on one day and having a game the very next? I think I asked you the same thing like last week.
I would definitely say just trying to learn everything, learning your new teammates, learning a new system, new plays, just trying to get familiar with everything is definitely the hardest part. Every organization is different, so trying to learn how this team operates and trying to just fit in and trying to blend in as best as I can, honestly, is probably the hardest part. Is just transitioning from one system to another.
And so, what's the balance of, you kind of said a little bit of a rebirth, so excited for a new opportunity, but I'm sure, tough. I just saw you with past teammates and saying goodbye. What's that kind of balance of, because, I know you kind of weren't necessarily getting the same minutes as you did before, so it's kind of a good opportunity also.
Yeah, it was a little emotional seeing my old teammates just because we're so close, but it's okay. They're going to be there. I'm going to be here. We're going to have opportunities to see each other in the future. It's not the end of the world. Just a little emotional just because that was my first time seeing them since I had been traded.
Gotcha. And real quick, what was 4th of July like for you? I'm assuming you kind of knew that whole process was going to work out that way, but what was that like for you? And how's now that you've been here for it's been a week and a half? It feels like a week and a half.
Yeah, almost a week. For me, it was just catching up on rest, trying to adjust, to the time zone. And my teammates and the coaches, they've been very helpful. So I was able to get a lot of rest, get my legs back, and I'm feeling optimistic with everything in the team.
Did you learn anything in those first couple of games that about just kind of, I guess, getting back in the groove?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've learned is just everyone wants to play together, and just most importantly, just finding a way to win. It's not going to always be ideal or perfect, but as long as we give in our best effort, energy, and tenacity on defense every game, every practice, it'll all work out.
So for me, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we just have Zoom quickly. So we'll go to chat.
That's awkward. It's like Tito.
Don't worry. I've had that happen before here. No worries. You're kidding. Welcome, Queen. Jen Hadfield with the next. Just curious for you, I know you just got here, but what have you been told so far about what your role is going to be, or what have you been, asked to bring to this team?
Sorry, I was messing with my nose ring. I've been asked to obviously be a great rebounder. Shakira and Elena are both down, so it's something that the team is in dire need of, is just to go in there and rebound, get offensive rebounds, get defensive rebounds, set screens, and just be a good post player. They've asked me to kind of fill the role of Shakira a little bit until she gets back, and then be a part of that rotation or the little post rotation they have. But yeah, they've been very clear and open and honest with me about my role. There hasn't been any confusion about what they expect from me. They emphasize rebounding, obviously. So my number one goal is just to play good defense, go out there, defend, rebound, and just do what I do best.
Awesome. And then, you talked about this a little bit, but just playing against your former team tonight, does that help you in the sense that you know those personnel and it's a little bit easier in the prep, or is that harder just because, there's a lot of emotion there?
I would say at first it was hard for me because of the emotion, once I got over that, though, I think it was easier for me than I realized, just because I do know the plays and the personnel. So I think that it'll be a little bit more of a step up than if we had been playing a different team, and I'm still adjusting here and still trying to adjust in the game. Whereas I feel like I'm more so just adjusting with the new team I have here, and guarding and playing against the Fever will be a little easier for me.
Gotcha, that makes sense. Linnae, for you, you know, who's somebody, I know the whole team tends to, you know, help new folks kind of adjust, but is there someone who's been particularly helpful as you've kind of found your footing?
Yeah, I think overall, all of the players have been very helpful. Me and Shatori, we've been knowing each other for a very long time. So she's been very helpful, just making sure that I'm, you know, up to par and up to date with everything in the plays. Of course, also Taj, Slim, Ariel, they've been all extremely helpful. So just grateful to come into an organization where it's a smooth transition.
How far back do you and Tori go?
Oh, we go way back. Like, I want to say 2014, maybe 2015, around that time.
20 years.
20 years? Oh, no.
I was like, geez.
No, we've been knowing each other for a very long time. Me and Shatori were actually on the 2015 Pan American Games together. We played in Toronto. So just all of those memories that we've had together, we've just had a great relationship over the years.
That's awesome. Thank you both.
Christy.
20 years.
Hi, ladies. Christy Winter-Scott here with NBC Sports Washington and Monumental. Queen, this is for you. I know you guys were both just talking about schematically, just making the adjustment to game day and just kind of jumping right in. But Queen, when you're in the game and maybe, you know, you've only had a day, if things break down, like, what do you fall back to if you are not sure of, you know, when to set the pin down, or, you know, defensively what to do? How do you mentally just prepare for just kind of being on the fly until you get fully adjusted?
Knowing personnel. I feel like when you don't know kind of what to do in a moment where things break down, it's important to know what the player you're guarding is doing. So if I have a player I'm guarding that's involved in a pick and roll and I don't know the scheme of what to keep them in, then I just try to either play two or use my athleticism, or know the personnel, kind of play percentages, who has a higher percentage shot, and try to take that away, make things as difficult as I can.
Right. And quickly, last one for me, for Linnae, with the same kind of question there, just as a guard and coming into the Mystics, you understand, because you've been in the camps, you understand what Eric Thibault expects. How has that kind of helped you kind of have a seamless transition into this moment?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is just defense. You know, being a very tough, energetic defensive guard, being able to bother our opponents. That's the biggest focus for me. You know, I think everything starts on defense. And we have a team full of great defenders with great energy that can play extremely well on both sides of the ball. But I think my focus is pretty much on the defensive end.
Fantastic. See you guys tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's it, Linnae. Queen, thank you.